Hey, what's going on with your water heater?
I don't know. I just saw it.
What's up with that?
What is that?
Well, the melted insulation is because heat is where it shouldn't be from the exhaust gases. Right?
I just saw that.
Yeah, no, this is smashed down. This is just wrong. How? Wow.
There,
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Saturday evening, Shavua Tov to all those who celebrate. It is March 1st, 2025. Heading on an emergency service call. We have an existing residential client. We haven't been to in a number of years, but they got a problem with their heating system. It won't turn off. It's 85 degrees inside their home, and meanwhile it's 42 degrees outside, so something ain't right. Let's go see what's going on, get them up and running. Let's go. How are you, sir?
How are you?
I'm Mike. Here's my card.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. I'm Leo.
Hi, Leo. Good evening.
You're welcome.
Getting a little windy out
I
there.
know, it's nice. How you going?
They tell me you have some runaway heat.
Yeah.
Tell me to elaborate a little bit more if you could, wouldn't mind, sir.
Well, follow me.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I know nothing about this.
Okay.
This is what I'm thinking. There's three. I don't know what these boxes are called. Yeah.
Let's see.
This box. I guess.
I got zone valves.
I guess so. Yeah. That's what they
Yeah,
are.
silver boxes.
So usually it has some kind of resistance to it. This one now lost everything, so I feel nothing.
There's no resistance.
Zero. And this one this one wasn't operating fine. This is the porch, this is the main house.
Okay.
This is the basement. When I turn it on, it just starts.
Stays on continuously.
It just continuously.
Even though all the thermostats are off,
Yeah.
that one in the middle, the valve is stuck.
Yeah. And this one I have to keep it up because it wasn't responding to the thermostat either. So maybe it's two valves.
Maybe you have two new zones. Yeah.
Do you want me to turn it off so it
No,
doesn't?
leave it on. Yeah, let me squeeze it in
Let me
there.
just.
Okay. When did this problem start occurring?
Today. Just.
Oh, out of the blue? Okay.
Yeah, out of the blue. And if you want that off or not, you know, it's.
Hey, what's going on with your water heater?
I don't know. I just saw it.
What's up with that?
What is that?
Well, the melted insulation is because heat is where it shouldn't be from the exhaust gases. Right?
I just saw that.
Yeah, no, this is smashed down. This is just wrong. How?
That's
Wow.
been there for years. But I've never seen any kind of.
Wow.
I said, what is that? Dirt? Is it falling? Where's all that dust from?
The chimney? Wow.
Is that from the chimney?
Well,
The dust? I never had issues with it, ever. But it's been there for years. I just saw that the dust or whatever that is on top of it.
well, I have. Forget about why I'm here for a minute. You're going to need to do something about that, and it's probably going to be the water heater need to be replaced.
They want to hear anything.
This needs to be 4-inch in size, but the fact that whoever just squished down these legs, all right, no bueno, no bueno.
It's working fine for years. I never saw any dust or anything in there at all.
That's
ever.
crazy. So I raised up those legs on the draft diverter, and we're kind of like just pitched almost like level. This needs to be resolved. Relief valve, temperature and pressure, safety valve is leaking. The tank itself is probably leaking too. They need a new water heater. Zone valves, resistance, not actively doing anything. No resistance, and no resistance there either.
Just three thermostats. This little one here.
Yeah,
In the basement.
that may
One in the porch and one in the
Your issue with the porch may be something outside of the zone valve. Maybe something wrong with the thermostat or thermostat wire, because I'm not even feeling any power here, but we'll test that. But the zone valve issue here, you need a new zone valve. Let me just let's see where that lever is. Oh, it's on the other side. No, it's on this side. Right there, bingo. All right, so the lever on the zone valve is engaged. All right. And one more right there. It took the mount base with it. We're gonna take that off. Let's hold back on that right there. Beautiful. We need that. Give that a little extra on it. Okay. See this little right there. End switch. Okay, stuck motor. Okay. New zone valve. Body. Motor. Come on, baby. Get in there. Water to smack up against her is not helping us. You could just feel the heat there. But according to my Top Tit CT 500, there's nothing here. Ow. Alright, the old zone valve motor, the wiring, all going into this mess. Line voltage, low voltage, it's all up in here. So we have two yellow wires, which is our motor. There's one, and there's the other. Okay, and then the two reds are our end switch. It looks like someone's already been playing with this before. Alright, let's switch these out one by one. Alright, since there still might be an issue with this zone valve, I'm not like going crazy with making it clean, but I took out the 4 wires, 2 reds, 2 yellows, and I installed the new 2 yellow and 2 reds. I guess maybe the wire was too short, who knows, but this is our motor. So this is probably common or power, and the 2 other zone valves. So we're gonna take these 3 with the new 4th wire, and away go. resistance. No resistance. No resistance. I think the problem with this zone valve is not the zone valve, but maybe the communication from the thermostat. So let's turn this thermostat on. This is the main zone. Oh, look at this. It's been a while. Wait, I went from a, I don't know, maybe a standing pilot to a, oh no, they had one of those, ooh. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you need to have some maintenance every so often. Oh, there's, okay, there you go. That's crazy. And telling by the amount of dirt in here, it's probably been like that forever. Yeah, we haven't been here in a hot minute. Okay. Let's get that thermostat on. All right, it has to raise up the temperature. There we go. And click. Yes, now it's on. All right, if you want it, you can set that back to where you want it to be. You can set that back to where you want it to be. Let's see if it closes automatically. Wait for it. Unless he's gonna keep it on. He's probably gonna keep it on. There we go. And we're gonna have a class on this at the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy by Tex for Tex training facility. Should be opening in another 3 or 4 weeks. Awesome. Okay. All right, from the floor to right there is 60¼ inches. From the floor to the center of our chimney breaching is 65. And our flue has ever so slight pitch. Ever so slight pitch. But we still have spillage, and we probably have partially collapsed chimney for another day. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you live in the Long Island, New York City metropolitan area and you're tired of getting bamboozled by your plumber or HVAC contractor, I want you to pick up the phone and give me a call at 516-348-6300 or save time, book online at pipedoc.net. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, no job too small. We got you back. Let's go!